I am at Żelazowa Wola, the village where Chopin was born. Actually, I'm at his estate. This is the park, and his house is like behind those trees there. There's a concert in 20 minutes, so that'll be pretty exciting. Apparently, this region of Poland is known for whipping willows. So, at first, there's a very famous statue of Chopin in Warsaw, and it's him sitting under a willow. At first, I thought it was a harp. Like, it kind of looks like one. But of course, it doesn't make much sense because the guy was known for his piano music, not harp music. So it turns out it's supposed to be a willow tree. It's a very nice, peaceful park. Here's a pond, a very stagnant pond. If I had the audio guide, it would probably tell me all about this pond. But I don't have such a guide. The house is a museum, and of course I'll go into it. And according to the driver slash guide who got us here, almost the entire house is, sort of the layout of the house is original, except for one part where they smashed down a wall to make it into, well, I don't know, more presentable, I guess. It's where the piano is for the concert. That's what he says. But all the other layout is the same as the time when the man was living here. Here's a bridge and a nice river. Did he actually own all of this? This is crazy. Oh, of course, that's the more romantic bridge, not this one. Very calm river. There's another bridge there. That bridge is definitely not as romantic as this one or the one behind me. Oh, that's not. Oh, that's outside the village, actually. Okay, I mean outside the estate. I think we loop across the bridge. I think that's a willow tree. My plant knowledge is non-existent, but I think I'm right. So before crossing the lovely bridge to the other side, I saw this thing. A small, I don't know, like a shelter? So let's go check it out. In the distance is some nice water. Oh, number 14 on the audio guide. So the audio guide would tell me about this place. And it's just a bench. Oh, many benches. And you can sit here and you can look at the tree, the path. Maybe this is here where Chopin got some inspiration. Maybe not, I don't even know. I don't even know how long he lived here. Because I know he did spend a lot of time in Warsaw. This place is a 1 hour drive from Warsaw. So it's not like super far. In one of these house museums I'm always going to them, but part of it is because this famous person lived here or was born here or whatever, but the other main reason is you get to see how people in those times lived, the furniture, the houses, the rooms. 呢一度係掃邦出世嘅地方，呢度係佢出世嗰間屋喺後邊。喺夏天禮拜4至禮拜日會有2個 concert， 陣間你會聽到呢個 concert 今日嘅少少。呢度喺由波蘭嘅首都揸車1個鐘頭左右就到，係基本上一條村仔，嗰間屋喺個村入邊。佢間屋雖然間屋係細，但係佢一塊好大嘅地，一個咁嘅公園。可以見到啲花幾靚，廁所喺波蘭掃邦當係一個好出名、好重要嘅人。佢哋嘅首都個叫咩？佢哋首都嘅airport 飛機場係用佢個名嘅，所以可以知道佢對呢個國家有幾重要。Today's concert brought to you by Karolina Nadolska. Finally, here's a dude's house. Oh, those security cameras probably weren't there when he was alive. Some cute flowers. So I went to his house. It took like 5 minutes. It's honestly not very interesting inside. There's like some letters he wrote, letters written to him, some portraits, the usual stuff in house museums. But this was very small. It's like 4 tiny rooms, and that was it. But I did learn one thing. Apparently, there are not many documented visits of Chopin being here after they moved to Warsaw. And in fact, this whole estate, the reason why it was so big, or I guess it's not the reason, but after they moved or before they moved or something like that, it belonged to a local count. So this was the property of, at some point, of a noble, which kind of explains why there's a giant park here. That was an interesting concert. It's more about the atmosphere, I think. That was my second Chopin concert. The first one was in Wrocław in St. Mary's Church, and it was advertised as the only place in Europe, or Poland, don't remember which, where you can listen to a grand piano concert in a cathedral. And being my first Chopin concert, I was just okay, whatever. But now that I have something to compare with, like what they say about the acoustics and the echo in that church was absolutely true. Like here, you get the atmosphere of listening to Chopin in the place where he was born, but in my opinion, like the sound was definitely a lot more impressive inside the cathedral than sitting outdoors listening to it. There's a nice pond. And later, I'll be going to another Chopin concert, and that'll be completely outdoors. Actually, in Warsaw, if you want to listen to Chopin, there are dozens of restaurants that advertise Chopin here tonight. Come eat here. The first time I saw such a restaurant, I thought, wow, what a cultured place, but it's more like, wow, what a tourist trap. All the restaurants do this. They all play Chopin in the evening. Alright. That was a nice pond. He's the head of the river earlier.